Hey guys, get ready with me as I overshare everything about myself because I'm just here to expose myself all over the internet. That's the goal, right? If you guys are new here, my name is Sofia and I'm a singer, dancer, actress, model, social media influencer, and content creator. I am here to do a little get ready with me because I have not done my makeup for the day yet. And I also just got this. I showed it in my last video, but this is from Francesca's and I'm wearing it. It's giving a little Blair Waldorf moment from Gossip Girl, living out those dreams. I told you guys to ask me some questions on my social media and I got so many questions because I was like, make it juicy. I'm really trying to just expose myself here. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel right now. I post twice a week, or at least I try to post twice a week. And also make sure to press that bell down below so that you guys are always up to date and get notified for each time I do post. I got all these questions, so I'm going to just answer them while we do my makeup. So let's see if I can multitask because I'm usually really bad at this. I don't know how other content creators do it where they're like answering questions and doing their makeup at the same time because I personally struggle with that. So the first question is, what do you do for a living? I perform professionally and I travel for work, and I also do social media as my job. That's really cool. It's always been a dream of mine to be like a content creator and post on social media and get paid to do what I love. I travel, so I dance, I sing, and I act, and I also do some modeling, brand work with different companies. See, here I am with just like talking with my hands like an Italian that I am, and the makeup is still here and not on my face. Who is one friend that would pick you up from the airport? That is a funny question. Besides my parents, because my parents are iconic and are the ones that pick me up from the airport. It depends on like where I'm going. If I'm going to California, then Cheryl. In Connecticut, then probably my friend Anthony. If I was getting picked up in Florida, then my friend Javian. It just depends on like where in the world. Really, one of the coolest things though about being a performer is that I can literally travel almost anywhere in the States and have somebody in that state that I know, because I've traveled all around doing shows and I've met like people from all over, which is always nice because then I don't feel as like lonely like when I travel, because then I'm like, oh, I know somebody that lives here and I can like stay with them, and it's like convenient and nice and you don't feel completely lost. The next question is, are you a virgin? No. Yes, no. I am not a virgin. I am 21. I am gonna be 22. I'm sorry. I had a lot of coffee, by the way, so if I'm really acting crazy now, I mean, that's also me. My personality is crazy, but which brings us to the next question, which is, so I heard you're a celibate queen, question mark. I one time said out loud, because, you know, I'm loud and I say what's on my mind, then I am on my celibacy journey. And I said this actually when I was living in New York and I was doing a contract, and I was like, I'm celibate. I've been celibate for about a year. I feel like for me, I'm celibate because I choose to be, and it's because I'm now waiting for somebody that I feel like a true, genuine connection with, and not just somebody that is like, is just here to hook up with me, because I'm not into that. Ever since I was little, I've always had really strong morals because I've always dreamed about being a wife. I've dreamed about being a mom. I want to have a family someday. Those are like my life, you know, goals, you know, like sometime in the future. If I want to get to that dream, how I see it is I need to stop wasting my time with guys that aren't about that, and guys that like literally have no morals and are still playboys. I'm just saving myself for like when the time is right. So whether that is like my next relationship, yeah. What is a song that you'll never get tired of? I feel like I can't answer that because I will get sick of any song that gets too overplayed. Like if a song's overplayed, then I'm just like, shut it off. Like I liked Flowers by Miley Cyrus, and now I like literally that song will come on, like, sorry Miley. Imagine Miley Cyrus is watching this video. Sorry Miley, I love you, but that song was overplayed. I like Greedy right now by Tate McRae, but that song's also being overplayed because Tate McRae is blowing up. I mean, she's been blowing up, and I'm so proud of her because I knew Tate McRae because she competed in dance, and I also competed in dance growing up, so I remember her from like the competition days. Now it's so crazy seeing that she's went from competitive dancer to now like pop star, so I'm like, slay girl, because that is such a cool transition to see, especially because she was like primarily dancer, and now she's like broke off into the music industry, which is something really cool, and I definitely admire. What's your number one goal in life? So my number one goal in life, I have a lot of goals. I'm a goal-driven person. Everything I do in my life has a purpose, but one of my career goals is to be a very successful actress in movies. I want to be a movie actress and also a Broadway actress, but I definitely would dream about winning a Tony Award, a Grammy, a music award. A big time goal of mine would be to have a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That would be the coolest freaking thing ever. Like, that would be a dream. Also, a dream is, like I said, to be in like a really happy, healthy relationship, married for a long time with my husband, and have like a few babies. I want to be like the really cool mom that's like a MILF that has like her 2 little daughters and some sons or whatever. I don't know how many kids I want. You know, like, we'll see. There's this mom on TikTok that I'm obsessed with. She has 2 twin daughters, and she is like the coolest mom. She's so hip. She dresses up her kids in the most fashionable way, and that is exactly how I see myself being. Like, we dress up, we go out. I'll be a fun mom, but I'll also be a mom that like raises them with morals and discipline and stuff like that, obviously. What's the freakiest thing you've ever done? I feel like I can't expose these things. The next question is what do you find most attractive in somebody? Honestly, personality is everything. As I've gotten older, more mature and wiser, looks are like so slight. Like, obviously it's great that we first initially see somebody for their looks, and that's like what you first see and you're like, oh, they're very attractive, and then you try to get to know them. And then if the personality is not giving, I just leave. If somebody's like very kind, outgoing, brings a smile to my face, I love somebody that can like just make me laugh. Somebody that just like makes me forget about all my worries. I just look for somebody that balances me and doesn't cause any stress to my life that I don't need. And somebody that's like really supportive and loves like what I do and admires me. That is like really great. The next question is, where do you get your fire fits? Oh my gosh, that is such a nice question. Thank you. I get a lot of my outfits from Zara, and I just love Zara. I love Francesca's, Urban Outfitters. I also love Abercrombie and Fitch. Then Altered State has some cute stuff. Oh yeah, and my favorite dress company is the 12 Tribe, and they're located in Los Angeles and New York City. They may be located in other places, but you can also just shop online. They have all dresses that are like glam, beautiful, and very decent priced. They advertise that a lot of their dresses are under $100, so that's really great. And I've gotten a lot of my like going out outfits from the 12 Tribe, so that is where I get my fits. Biggest red flag on a date. When a guy just talks about himself, or he talks shit about himself, like he's not confident. And I know that's kind of like sad though. It's like, oh, we kind of feel bad, but to explain myself on this a little further, there's this guy that brought me out on a date. We went on one date and it was a one and done deal. All he did was talk badly about himself, like as if we were like on a therapy session, and he was just like, these are all the things that I hate about myself. And I've never been on a date like that before, so I really didn't know how to like handle that situation. And I was just kind of like sitting there like taking it all in. I felt like I was going through like a mental breakdown with him, and I was like, whoa, this is a lot. Another red flag is a guy that cannot make plans. So if a guy asks me out and then literally asks me, hey, what do you want to do? Like, I get that you're asking me what I want to do because you're trying to like, you know, see like what we'd want to do. But at the end of the day, I'd rather just a guy being like, hey, I want to take you out. Get ready. I'm picking you up Friday night, 7 p.m. and we're going here. And they already had the reservation. They already had this idea of what we were going to be doing once he picks me up. There's plans. Everything's planned out. I love a guy that can make a good plan. If a guy can't do that, like that's just the bare minimum. I've had guys where we never see each other because they never make a plan, and I'm not making the plan because I've done that before. And I'm like, if you're asking me out, then why am I making the plan? If you ask me out, better expect that you are making the plans. And that's on that. So let me know what the idea of our date is. That's basically my turn off, is a guy if he can't make plans, even though he's the one that asked me out. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? The next question is, what is the quickest way to my heart? Show me a good time and I will see if I like you enough to give you a second date. Because I'm a heartbreaker, because I have high morals. First impressions, I'm going to judge you off the bat. Like on that first date, I'm already like thinking the wheels are turning and I'm like, can I see myself going on another date with this guy? I just want to find somebody that like just matches my energy. If you just match my energy and we just like bond and we can just keep talking back and forth, if we can have fun together, if we can have a good time, and we also have sexual chemistry, because I think that's something that a lot of people don't talk about. But there's been guys that I have gone out with on dates that I'm just like, I don't feel like kissing you right now, because I just don't feel it. I don't feel that spark. I don't feel that moment before. And that's totally fine, because you're not supposed to feel that with everybody. The next question is, do you have any exciting projects coming up? I do, but I'm keeping that a secret. Yes, there is something exciting in my life that is going to be happening for 2024. And right now, during this Christmas season, I'm staying at home with my family till the end of December. And then in January, I'm going somewhere else. So if you want to see me, we're gonna have to see each other now. In the beginning of January, I will be free. But then at the end of January, I am going off to another place. I will let you guys know, so make sure you guys are subscribed, because there will be a whole announcement video, obviously, because I do share publicly on my social media. My next question is, when you do have a boyfriend, will you hide him from your social media, or will you make it go public? If I really love the guy and I feel like him and I have been together now for like, you know, some bit, I'm not one of those people that like we've been dating for like 1 week and I'm like, oh my god, me and my boyfriend, hey, and like posting him up on my gram, especially because my Instagram is very driven and marketed towards me and my platform, being that I'm like a performer and influencer. It's not gonna be turning into a whole fan page of my boyfriend. I definitely don't believe in hiding somebody that you like, and that is also a red flag. When that time is right, like, you better believe it, when I get my engagement photos taken, I will be posting those. Yeah. And the man will be in the photo. No shit. But when I get my wedding photos, those will be up there. When I have my first child, those will be up there. Baby daddy, husband, everything. You know, that will all be on my page. Am I going to post a photo of my boyfriend every day? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see where I'm at. My next question is, what would you name your first kid? Oh my goodness. I have a list of baby names on my phone, and I have shared my baby names with my friends, and they all make fun of me. Gosh. Fun fact about myself. I have had a list of baby names saved to my notes in my phone since I was like 15 years old. Like, what? Am I crazy? Is it because I'm Italian? I'm psychotic? I don't know. Do I want to share my baby names? Because what if somebody steals it? Like, I will give you guys like a few of my names that I really like. For like a guy, I like the name Channing. Like Channing Tatum. I'm crazy, I know, okay? Channing. I want a name that's like nobody else has it. Like, I like how Kylie Jenner and like all the Kardashians name their kids like all these names. It's like air, storm, fire. I mean, that's like a little crazy. I'm gonna name my kid Water. Yeah. Ocean. Nice. No. Grass. There's something about that name. Just grass. Oh, that turns me on. I'm just like, for girl, I've always loved the name like Everly. Everly, like my foreverly love. My foreverly. Everly and Channing. Yeah. But don't worry, my husband also will have a say in those names, maybe completely scratched. Yeah. I also have the name like Lorenzo. For a guy, like Lorenzo. I just love Italian names too, so I like the name Lucia, like Lucia. I was made fun of by my friends because I have on my baby name list that I like the girl name Electra, and they were like, you are not naming your kid Electra. And I was like, watch me, Electra. Like, she's like electric. It just gives off like really fierce. I also like the name Miley. Like Miley Cyrus. I think that name's really cute. Miley. Smiley Miley. Do you have any birthmarks? That is funny that somebody asked, because I have a birthmark on my lower back. And I make a joke about it, and I say that Jesus gave me a hickey near my booty and blessed me. When I was a little baby, I had like this red like heart mark. Actually, it looks like lips. Like, it looks like somebody put red lipstick on and then just kissed like the top. It's like right like here. It's like, it's in the spot where people get their tramp stamps. That's where it's at. It's not ugly. It's really cute actually, and it's my tattoo for life. And then another fun fact about myself is when I was born with a bunch of red, they call it wine stains. Still a beautiful baby, don't worry about it. But I had like little red blotches on my face, and the doctors were like, oh, those are wine stains, and they typically end up going away, and it's just a thing that a lot of like newborns have. What's on here is a wine stain. I've actually had where I'm like changing in the dressing room, like getting ready for like backstage in a show, where girls have been like, oh my god, who hit you? I was like, no guys, that's my birthmark. Gosh. On the face situation, it went away, but fun fact, if I sob, like, and I mean sob, thank God I don't do that much. If I do have a mental breakdown and I start sobbing because somebody broke my heart, they will come out. They'll come out on my face. Like my birthmarks on my face will come out. Like the red patches of my birthmark, yeah. And I also think I have it on my lower here. I used to have it on the back of my neck. The same exact red blotches. So I'm like, slay. What's your favorite sex position? I don't even think I'm gonna answer this. So that is for my husband to know. So that was it for my video. That is also my finished makeup look. I also just finished it off with a nice like setting spray. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Make sure you guys smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash it all. No, okay. And that was a wrap. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys. Bye.